Sup dogs, here's a card trick. Here's a card trick, my bitches. So I don't know if you're familiar with the most powerful cards in the deck. That's right, the kings. The kings are the most powerful cards in the deck of playing cards. I don't know if you're familiar with that. Oh, you don't like the kings? I bet you probably like the aces. I bet you're a fan of the aces, huh? You look like a type of person that like the aces, because I myself am an acist. I'm an acist, and I actually don't like the aces. I don't like the aces, but just for you, I'll show you a little bit of a trick with them. How's that? I'll show you, I'll tell you what, I'll show you how to get the kings back. Is that a good trick for you? Is that a good trick for you? It's a good trick for me. So how about you just sit down and shut up and watch how to do this fantastic trick.
I know a lot about you, like why you're watching this ad, and it's specifically because you've looked up magic tricks. Well, hey there, my name's PigCake, and I've been doing magic trick tutorials on YouTube for the better part of 6 years. And I'm here to tell you about the PigCake Magic Academy with over 1,200 videos already uploaded, designed to make you an expert magician. You get access to all the content the moment you sign up, and I'm uploading every single week. As a matter of fact, I uploaded a video today. Just look at that list of moves, tricks, ideas that you're gonna get access to the moment you sign up. It doesn't end. As a matter of fact, I could stop talking completely, and the list is still gonna keep going. Just look. So check it out, the PigCake Magic Academy. The link is going to be below. I go with you, but I'm stuck in this video. But I'll wait for you to go ahead and click it. Go ahead, you know you want to.
Whoa, did you see that commercial for the PigCake Magic Academy? I sure did. I'm going to join, and hopefully you're going to join as well. So here's the setup for this production. It's a double production. We're producing multiple cards, 2 4-of-a-kinds, a quadruple double production, if you would. And here is the setup. You're going to take, in this case, whichever ones you want to produce first, let's say the kings, and you're going to turn one of them face up. The lowermost one, you're going to turn face up. You're then going to take the other ones, in this case the aces, and I'm going to turn the lowermost face up as well. I'm going to place this on the bottom of the deck, and I'm almost good to go, apart from one more card that needs to go on the bottom. That's right, one of the kings. Apart from that, your setup is to get a pinky break below the 4th card from the top of the bottom of the deck, which is actually an ace. So the last ace from the face of the deck, you're gonna get a pinky break below that. You see how my pinky's in there? Like it's, I usually say like a middle school prom and you don't know what you're doing. But this time I'm gonna say like my uncle when he knew exactly what he was doing. My pinky's just in there. So this is going to allow me to produce those cards. And the way you do that is very simple. We're going to transfer the deck to the right hand, which is in turn going to preserve the break, because that's the way breaks work. You see I have a break here, but by putting it in my hand, I now keep the break. Now I'm going to swing using my little forefinger there. I'm going to swing approximately half the cards to my left hand. Now at this point, all while keeping the break, I'm going to clip this card over here, clip it between my pinky and my ring finger. You see that? Look at that. If I clip it between my rinky, that card shoots out of the deck. Kablamo, shoots out of the deck. You saw that? That's crazy. I'm gonna do it one more time. Look at that. Boom. Boom, baby. Shoots out of the deck like a bullet in suburban Chicago. So after you do that, what you're gonna do now is you're gonna use your left thumb to revolve this card up and around that upper left corner of the deck. You see that? Look at that. I'm just using my thumb and it's just spinning that card up and around. It just takes a little bit of practice. It's not too difficult, but what you get is an automatic double production. So I'm already producing those 2 cards for the price of 1. Now if you do this at the same time that you shoot this card out and then do that production, it's a very nice production of the 4 kings. Now here is the action at speed. We're going to shoot this one out. We're then going to turn our hand, so our right hand is turning to a face-up position. So now the participants could see all the cards being produced. Look at that. Now at this point, remember, you've kept the break the entire time. So all I have to do is just take these cards, and now as I place this half on top of this half, all I'm doing is I'm just depositing those cards on top. where now I could separate my hands after those cards have been deposited and redo the exact same thing all over again. Automatically, we have an ace over here, and if I repeat the same actions as before, guess what? Now I've produced the 4 aces. So it's going to look like you've produced one set of cards and then been upset at the fact that you produced a shitty set of cards, and now I've produced the real cards, the aces, baby. And that should hopefully have them applauding in semen. So after that production, you're left in a very interesting situation. Now here, if I take all these cards and place them on top of the deck, here's the situation as follows. We have the 4 kings on the bottom with one turned face upward. Then we have the 4 aces face up on top of the deck. So now if I lift up with my thumb, automatically, because of the natural break, I'm going to be able to see 2 backs. So now I could stick my pinky in there, again like it was my uncle, in the game room closet, and I could easily spread these cards and show them to be the 4 aces, and even show them all the way because I have a cover card. Now at this point, if you want to bring back the kings, all you have to do is you have to turn all these cards to a face down position. So you're turning all those cards to a face down position, which now puts us in this situation where we have 1 king that is face up and the 3 kings that are above that one. Now at this point, you could do a number of things. Number 1, you could produce all the kings like I've taught you in a previous video. So you could do another production and go, I like the kings though, and go with that. And now you have a clean deck and the 4 kings that you've produced. Or if you want, you could do what I did in the video, which is I got a break underneath the lowermost king. And all I've done is that I've taken all these cards and slid them to the right. And now I'm just going to bring these cards up flush with my fingertips here, the left hand, and I'm just going to push those 3 cards onto the deck. So now what this does is that it just looks like I'm splitting the cards and producing these 4 kings. So at speed, it might just look a little bit like this. And you could spread and show that now we have 4 kings. So it's just a nice way of ending this routine, coming full circle, and producing the cards that we produced at the beginning. Again, we're producing them again. So you have a nice little 1-2 punch on this particular trick. So it's a very nice double production of 2 4-of-a-kinds. So if you want to add this to your virgin arsenal and show all the ladies that you really don't know what it's like to try to pleasure them, because when you see them in a nude state, you're going to go, whoa, I'm not familiar with this. I'm familiar with playing cards, but this right here and this and the hood and no, I'm not familiar with any of this. So you could do this and show them that. But that's the trick. Thank you guys for sticking around. And for those of you guys that have stuck around after I said thank you guys, which is usually when people end the video, right? They move on to another one. What are you going to watch, a Chris Ramsey puzzle video? What are you going to watch, Daniel Madison be weird in front of a mirror? Oh yeah, good use of your time. Instead, you could be waiting to the outro of this video, which is usually good. I usually have a little bit of advice, something that I tell you. Let's see. Boy. One thing. Oh, you need to peel back the foreskin and clean it. Peel it back. I think there's a couple people that I've come across in my lifetime that haven't known that. They didn't know that. They just thought, oh, that's I'm just going to clean the skin on it. No, you got to pull it back because you get schmegma, and you don't want schmegma.
I see you again, when I see you again, when I see